November 28th, 1944. A quiet night south of Japan. The sea, calm, the sky, black, and beneath it, a single American submarine drifting silently in the dark. Inside the cramped steel tube of the USS Archerfish, Commander Joseph Enright stared at his radar screen. Just another long night on patrol. He'd been here before. A year earlier, he had let a Japanese carrier slip through his sights. His career almost over, his confidence shaken. But that night, something flickered on the radar. Large, fast, moving north. Enright adjusted his periscope, and then he saw it. A shadow on the horizon so massive, it didn't seem real. What he didn't know, what no one outside Japan knew, was that this was Shinano, the largest aircraft carrier ever built. A ship so secret, even many in the Japanese Navy didn't know she existed. She was 70,000 tons of pride, armored steel, untested engines, and unfinished dreams. Japan's final gamble to prove they could still build something unstoppable. But fate has a strange sense of irony. The mightiest carrier in history was being hunted by one submarine, with one man desperate for redemption. For 6 hours, the Archerfish stalked her prey. Every sound, every vibration, every creak in the hull felt like thunder underwater. One wrong move, and Enright's crew would never see daylight again. Through the narrow lens of the periscope, the giant silhouette zigzagged across the horizon. It was too big for a cruiser, too fast for a transport. Enright didn't need confirmation. He knew. He whispered the order, "Fire." 6 torpedoes slid silently into the dark. 45 seconds later, the sea erupted. 4 direct hits, a low, rolling thunder through the Pacific deep. And then, silence. Aboard Shinano, panic, flooding through unfinished bulkheads, engines failing, a crew of half-trained sailors fighting against the ocean itself. Captain Toshio Abe refused to believe it. His ship was unsinkable. He ordered full speed, but the faster she moved, the faster she drowned. By morning, the world's largest carrier was dead in the water, listing 30 degrees. Engines silent, a symbol of Japanese might, disappearing beneath the waves. Back aboard the Archerfish, the crew listened through the hull, faint explosions echoing in the distance. No one spoke. They didn't cheer. They didn't celebrate. They just watched the sea grow quiet again. When Enright reported the kill, his superiors didn't believe him. They told him it was impossible. A single submarine could not have sunk a carrier that size. Even his own crew began to doubt what they'd seen. It wasn't until after the war, when Japan's archives were opened, that the truth came out. The Archerfish had sunk the Shinano, the largest ship ever destroyed by a submarine. For Commander Enright, it wasn't about glory. It was about redemption, and the quiet satisfaction of knowing patience and precision had defeated arrogance and steel. For Japan, it was a symbol. The end of an age where size meant strength, and the beginning of a new kind of warfare, silent, unseen, and unstoppable. As the ocean closed over Shinano, it didn't just take a ship. It took with it the last illusion of invincibility. One man's patience had rewritten naval history, and the silence that followed was louder than any explosion.